Alright guys, welcome to this page of notes. Here we go. Let's try another problem with this greatest integer function. This time we're talking about a recycling company, and they will give you $5. $5 for every full box of newspapers that you bring to them. But it must be a full box. They do not pay any dollars. Where is it? They do not give any money for partial boxes. Must be a full box of newspapers. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and try some values, right? So I need to pick some x values. One more quick note here. Since you can't have negative boxes of newspapers, I have adjusted my graph so that 0, 0 is down here in the bottom corner. Right? 0, 0 is down here in the bottom corner. There's my first box, second box, third box, fourth box, fifth box, sixth box, and so on. And then, of course, going up the y-axis will be dollars, so 5, 10, 15, 20, $25 and so on if you were to keep going. All right, so I've just adjusted, right? I know that that's 0, 0 according to my axes. Just ignore that. We'll put 0, 0 down here in this column corner, and we'll just do our step function going in that direction. All right, here we go. Let's try a couple of these. What if I bring them half a box of newspapers, right? So 0.5. Well, we were told they pay no money. No money is given for partial boxes. So that's going to be 0. What if I bring them a box that is almost full, 0.9? Well, I'm still going to get $0 for a partial box. It must be completely full. So when I get to that first full box, that's when I'm going to get my $5. But what if I had 1.5 boxes of newspapers? Well, they pay me for that first full box, but that half a box I get no money for. No money for partial boxes. So I'm still just going to get $5. 1.9. I have one box and then another box that's almost completely full, but not quite full. Well, they're still only going to pay me for that first full box. The 0.9 partially filled second box, I don't get any money for it. It's not completely filled. So it's still just $5. But as soon as I get to that second full box, now I get my $10. And so on. Well, let's see if we can actually now start to see the pattern here, right? Okay, so starting down here, right, boxes, right? Well, anything right up to that first box, anything from 0 to 1, I'm going to get $0 for, right? So $0 all the way up here to that first full box, which I'll put an open circle on, because as soon as I get to that first full box, notice I now jump up to $5. So at 1, I'm actually going to be up here at 5, right? When I get to that first full box, now I'm at 5. And then any partial box above 1 is still only going to get me $5. All the way over here until 2, which I am now no longer going to be at $5. When I get to 2 boxes of newspapers, I jump up to $10. So there's my closed circle. And then for any partial box above 2, I'm still only going to get $10. Closed circle on 3, because as soon as I get to that third box, I'll now jump to $15. And I think you guys can see the pattern now. All the way up to 4, open circle. I'll then jump to 20 at 4, all the way over to 5, open circle, right? And so on. Looks like a set of stairs. It's the greatest integer function, why we call it the step function for boxes with newspapers. Again, feel free to fill out as many data points as you need to in your chart in order to get comfortable with drawing these. We will get some more practice in later notes, but now we're going to go ahead on the next page and look into the absolute value function. So head on over to the next page and I'll meet you there.